Hey guys, how are we doing on this fine Monday? I am doing alright, thank you very much. I had a good day at work. Wasn't much to report, but it was a good day. I have slowly been learning Minecraft with my daughter. I'm not sure there's going to be any Minecraft content on the channel. There might be, but for now, no. It's been interesting. So seeing some things that how to work Minecraft. There's some stuff I still don't understand. We've got it on the Switch. It's in creative mode, and we just keep floating, and I don't know why. Like, we walk off the edge instead of dropping down the edge. We float, but I managed to get that back to normal. But now we're back to floating again, and I don't understand what's happening. But, you know, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Right. Those attentive among you will notice that we had a secondary stream earlier. That's basically because I messed up. Apparently there's a better way to restream, which I have now installed, but it's not working with Twitch. I think that might be because of Twitch's policy, but I'm not 100% sure. And also it's I also couldn't get a version of chat to work that kept every thing in one place, so yeah, we're back down, we're doing it now. This is not the ideal way to do it. The other way I was doing it is very much the ideal way to do it, but you need something to collate all the chats into one. I admit I sort of bullied ahead with something thinking I knew what I was doing. Clearly I didn't, so there's that. But I'll figure it out at some point. That's what we'll do. I am still eating tea as well, so I know some people don't like that, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. Alright. Alright. Going Rutherford at Martha's Rest, that's what we're doing. Finishing outside. As you were?
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
My lord Marquis, is that... It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned...
It's all fault to Rutherford.
The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt. And without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
Also a bad choice for Byron.
Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Search for a Rutherford's colleague in Dalamil.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy,
No, kid. The famine are not going to come back. Fuck them up. Do we have
anything
all
I
we
can
need?
interest you in?
Yes.
Go with Gilbert.
Oh, why am I only on half health? That's just annoying.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
I'll deal with this, because I'm a badass.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Asshole, just fucking die. Like that.
expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalamil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not like they're going to use them, is it?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail. I needed that. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
And what can I do for you? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
We're going, oh, that way.
Like a little unrest.
Not the way I know. Oh, look. Random dude.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Go fuck up some bandits.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
one's ours, pretty boy. Get him! Stick him! Get him!
Take this, bitch. Be able to use this attack on him. Might even be able to get it up to form. There we go. Stupid fat guy. Well, I say fat. It's mainly muscle, let's be perfectly honest and fair to the guy.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Pistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
No, I think it's weird this dude is just hanging around at the top of the stairs.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information.
Again, though,
Speaking
didn't
of
you be
which, I
downstairs?
received word
for
from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Smooth like butter. Back to the hideaway, and then we'll crack on with the main quest.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
I will.
That telling off is very much a grand tell.
And again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Seems the hideaway's lost its...
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
Yep, got
I
the stuff
did,
as well.
and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are, I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
That kind of looks pretty good.
And here we have it.
It's like fried chicken.
Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Saving the realm. Just saying.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour.
If I think we're just puking his guts, so it says otherwise.
Graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah, because it's like it's easy enough task when you just run up, bop him on the head, nick the liver. There you go, problem solved. All right. Ooh. We have free stuff.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? All yours.
Talisman of
Come again.
Priming.
I may have more for you.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
Here you go.
He sounds like such a dumbass, doesn't he? Okay, well, I have to go down here anyway, so that works out.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
All right.
This one. Get him.
That was surprisingly easy. Stupid bomb.
This one.
Okay. Is that done?
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Yeah. Okay. Oh look, side quest nearby. Nice.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is...
I'm pretty sure that this guy will not be catching any breath very shortly. I mean, it could be wrong.
Reach.
But I'm not holding it up.
Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
We're the ones that killed that guy?
Rest well, soldier.
He called it. Bad blood.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
This one. Over here. Get him. Over here. Over here. Get him. Stay down. Get him.
Fucking... Nice little fireball to his face there, finish him off.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Dying with the soldier.
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
I feel like we've got the names for these two characters on the side mission the wrong way around.
Slew are no longer my brothers.
This guy should be the wounded soldier, and the other ones should have been the dying soldier.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Dude, you are a basic foot soldier. And we are the guy that killed your boss, a dominant who could become Titan, the biggest summon. Do you really think this is a good idea? I'm gonna leave him be.
Your wounds have healed and your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
This scene was inspired by Kill Bill. I don't know that for a fact, but seems likely. This reminds me of, is in the first one when the bride kills the little girl's mum, and she turns around to the little girl and says, when you're ready in a few years, I'll be waiting. Yeah, then nothing.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
You're gonna like jump down from the ceiling or something. Why not?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Ah, she's a good one, isn't she?
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Okay. Barnabas is the dominant of Odin.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
That's not a good sound.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
No.
is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
You are not gonna win this one.
Enough.
See?
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Does he think that, like, Clive is on a quest to just absorb all the powers? Because he is doing that, but it's not his quest.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Ooh, what tapestry?
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, they do not.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Especially evil ones.
Clive, may I
of
tell
the
Yote of the
androgynous ilk.
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Oh, these two definitely need to bond and get this shit over with. And those, basically everybody in this room needs to check.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
Let's indeed.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Buying or selling? Of course. Come again.
Okay. Let's do that. Do this guy.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
As well, I don't think you'll. It's not a plus icon, so we don't get an upgrade, but it might lead to an upgrade. That makes any sense at all.
Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases
You there! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
Same there as well.
You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled...
Alright, this is quite a sob story, isn't it? Come on, dude.
Kindness rise and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time.
Seems easy enough.
The otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Fine.
How are those new boots treating you?
Okay. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stanza of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till it ends the mother's labour.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Oh, look, more goodies.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalaman.
Not a scratch on them. These hides will fetch a good price.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less?
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone, with pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky stirred.
It has indeed.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessings and give praise her gracious hand. Praise even.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen for myself.
One is literally 2 feet away from you.
What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
I'm pretty sure that was the second one.
I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
now tillers of the land.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle.
He sounds like John Cleese.
One for each of the three peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through three distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
They're old,
Too many stairs,
weak old people.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
You are welcome.
How are those new boots treating you?
Beneath the flood, yes.
It's alright, we took care of all the Akashic.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
Seems like a good guy for the job.
Sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
He looks like Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
Pray accept this token.
The Phoenix down.
As long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril. You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under siege.
Who would have thought it? Me. I would have thought it.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Nope. This is for a side quest, Joshua. We can get goodies. Everybody likes goodies. Goodbye, Toggle. Alright. Oh, look, bandits. La-da-dee, stupid footpads. This thing being activated doesn't look like it's been activated.
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way you came.
You won't be saying that in a couple of hours when I have to come save your ass from a bunch of monsters / Akashi. Oh look, you were even.
It looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet. This one.
Ooh, look at that health bar and melting attack. And get to at least 2. Boom, 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 boom. Just fast travel back to Tabor. It'll save time and effort, won't it? Let's be honest.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch.
And I have flame powers.
As my honored partner, with my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Alrighty. Well then, let's go the right way this time, since Joshua were complaining we were going the wrong way.
The free cities under sea?
Yeah, the most inconvenient.
It's over.
It's over. There we go. Itchy ears always suck when you're wearing headphones. These don't seem like good guys. It's this guy we need to take out first. You fucking twat. All right.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Certainly seems it. Quiet. Too quiet.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Various side quests. Let's go to the free city of Canberra. We'll do them a little bit later.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew
It's
he was
almost
coming.
like I wrote the script.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
I lied that we made Byron happy.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
Depends on how big the bolt is.
We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, The Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that.
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
I like Mid. He's called Byron. He's like, I'm a ward. Nah, just Byron.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Oh, I'll be fine.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
It's indeed.
They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. They're wearing Waruta armor.
Oof. Let's try this. Fucking die. Stupid Kashyyyk. Those. asshole. Not for you today. Stupid block.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I'm pretty sure most of them turned into monsters there, Clive. I mean, I could be wrong, but it would seem logical given the situation, is all I'm saying. Melt that health bar. Alright, I didn't know this about this attack. You just keep reactivating it, and it keeps your combo from running over your life. That'll do. Alright, that's good information to have for the old Mega Flare. I mean, it's not as good as the Giga Flare, obviously, but fucking die, you stupid Akashic a-hole. Kinda like that. Okay, I assume we can't go through this door, but it's always best to check, you know?
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Clearly.
Over here! Over here! This one. Get him! Over here! This one. This one.
Stupid dogs. That's a big dude. Anyway, managed to hit one. Just fucking die.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
There definitely isn't there, Clyde. Did you not... Clive. Did you not see the cutscene?
Where are they?
Five. For fuck's sake, figure this shit out.
These creatures. Was up to the free to extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
You've caused quite the commotion.
Yes,
but
I
then
have.
I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm the guy that's gonna kick your ass.
You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me.
No.
Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You're an idiot.
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield.
No.
Or not. As long as you're told back.
Get him! Too slow.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more.
You
from
know
my
I'm kicking your
chosen
ass,
one.
right?
Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Actually, I wouldn't. Well done.
He's still my beating arm.
This guy is actually pretty tough.
Enjoying yourself?
this guy's pissing me off. Completely messed up. I could have killed him quicker, but I messed up getting to Gigafly there. It's taking the mantle of Lord Commander of the Knights of the Royal Warlord Army upon Siphophilus Telemann's untimely resignation. Sleipnir harboured served King Barnardus for the better part of a decade. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a house harboured ever existing in either the Veldermark or the southern continent, begging the question, whence exactly did he hail?
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could.
Shall we go inside and fuck whoever up is in there?
I fear we were all too late.
Going the wrong way.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
I think that might be the king.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
He?
Indeed. you may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Oh no.
Get back.
Literally fighting him with one hand behind his back. I get the feeling this is going to be the guy we have to defeat soon.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
Going to this idiot? Yes. He is an idiot.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
That's probably not good.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Jill's about to die.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
He's gonna be a tough boss to defeat.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
Yep, just slightly.
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
I don't think we've got much choice there, Gav.
What of the loyalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Yep.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Man's got a point.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
New items are now available. And crafting recipes, that's what we want. Right, let's go.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins.
Well, that was a bit dumb.
One day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me.
That was a pretty good Sid impression, to be fair.
Moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
Definitely is in life.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Fair enough, Karen.
Go on, then.
Blade.
It'd better all be here.
Belts.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
It's all there.
You know. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Oh, don't.
I will.
I'm not much bothered either way.
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Blade.
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Yeah, should.
Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you.
Stand loincloth and a marble flower. That's what we want. Stand loincloth and a marble flower. Pretty sure. Get them from board.
Anything else?
Not for now. Quick read of the new missive. Lord Marquis, in your absence, shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection that I am able. I only ask that you do the same for His Grace. I regret that both you and the Wump had to get all tangled in the wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. With that finally done, might be I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done. She's a good one, that Karen, isn't she?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've...
Cole said it was an
Look at Patron's Whisper.
Hills are crawling with it.
Do the hunt board. Any marbles? Red Comet. Right, so tomorrow night we might have to just do a bunch of hunts.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Think you can help?
Alright, hunts and side quests. I know what I was saying. Where's the Flames of Rebirth? Read that one to begin with. Save it. Well, okay. All right. For tonight, folks. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will be back tomorrow, 9:30 UK time, for some more Final Fantasy 16. When, like I say, we will be doing some monster hunts and a bunch of side quests. That'll probably take up most of his time tomorrow, and then we'll crack on with the main story. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you to everyone who subscribed over the last few days. It's been absolutely awesome to see. Thank you for that. And yeah, I will catch you tomorrow night. Have a fantastic Tuesday and sweet dreams. Good night.